Alex Pereira should destroy Israel Adesanya. You know what? In fact, I'm going to go a step further than that and say he's going to leave him frozen like Elsa. The fact Adesanya is still the favorite in this fight blows me away. How can someone be the favorite after losing 3 times, the last 2 being pretty much the exact same fashion, which was Izzy's winning the whole fight, he's going to win a decision, then he gets knocked out. So I am here to set the record straight. This is financial advice. You heard that right. It is financial advice. You need to go. You need to sell your house. You need to put every penny on Alex Pereira. That's a joke, but I do really think he's going to win. But let's break this down in very simple terms. What is it about Poaton's style that makes Adesanya struggle so much with avoiding that left hand that puts him to sleep over and over and over and over and over again? Let's start with the most basic, simple, and easy to see reason. Adesanya is a small middleweight. In the cage on the night of the fight, he's probably around 195. Pereira, on the other hand, in the cage, is literally a heavyweight. Adesanya has revealed his game plan for this fight is going to be to wrestle. Here's where I see some potential issues with that. In their first MMA fight, there were times where Adesanya clinched, tried going for takedowns, but Poatan was just way too strong. Way too strong. He completely controlled the clinch. Izzy would get double underhooks. He would try to lift. He couldn't move him, and then Alex would punish him with knees to the body. The one time he did get Alex to the ground, he looked like a baby. I will be honest. But they only ended up there because Alex kind of went for a Uchimata, which was not a very good idea. You can tell he drilled that maybe once or twice, and it was a very bad idea. But if he fixes that, I don't know how Adesanya is going to get him to the ground. I'd be very curious to see how he's going to try, because it did not work in that last one. The second most basic reason is, what does Adesanya do so well? What separates him from all the other fighters in the division? He's tall, he stands on the outside, and he will jab and leg kick his way to victory. We have seen it time and time again. Here's what I love so much about this matchup. Adesanya is just such a high-level kickboxer that all these guys in the UFC, they really don't have an answer for it. But Pereira in every exchange is right there with him. It is so satisfying to watch. Izzy's best attack, the leg kick, completely nullified in this matchup. No one checks leg kicks like Alex. He's constantly just bouncing that front leg ready for it. In fact, Izzy said after the fight his legs were very compromised from Alex going for leg kicks. And his second best weapon, the jab at long range, that is also nullified in this matchup. In order to land shots, Adesanya has to close the distance. He's the shorter guy here. He needs to get on the inside. And that is going to put him at danger every time he enters. And from what I'm seeing from Israel's interviews, he keeps saying, I'm going to give this everything I got. I'm going to butcher him. I'm going to go at him. And I just don't think that's a good idea in this matchup. I really don't. I think the more he moves in, the more he tries pushing the pace, the more he's going to put himself at risk. He needs to face the facts. He's a point fighter. He is good at jabbing, leg kicking, moving. He doesn't finish people. He can, he has, but that's not what his strong suit is. His strong suit is squeaking out a decision at the end. The more he tries to push the pace, the more he tries to get in Pereira's face, I think it just increases the likelihood of him getting knocked out. It's very possible, though, that it was all just for show. He's not actually going to go at Alex. He's going to play his cool, calculated game. I think that's the only way he really wins this. But still, he faces such a huge dilemma here. He needs to be perfect for 5 rounds. He knows if that left hand connects, he's done. He needs to be perfect. Alex knows he just needs one. He needs to stay in Izzy's face. He needs to keep cutting him off. He needs to defend takedowns, which is going to be easier with the huge size advantage that he has, and all he needs is one. And I just really think no matter what Adesanya's strategy is, it is a very, very tough matchup for him. I do also think it is important to bring up that Adesanya used to be seen as a very good trash talker. He used to be known for getting in guys' heads. In that first Robert Whittaker fight, he absolutely got in his head, and it really showed when they fought. Whittaker kept lunging in, he wasn't being smart, and he got knocked out. But Pereira's just been ripping Izzy a new one. I mean, it doesn't help already that pretty much the entire fan base thinks Adesanya is cringe now.
He's improved, but he's always been a beast. But I'm a different beast with the same animal.
But Pereira has just been trolling the ever-living Christ out of this poor man. That has just got to be getting in Izzy's head at least a little bit. Knowing you used to be seen a certain way, used to be seen as a smooth talker, everyone thinks you're cool, you're an anime guy, you're on our side. And now a guy who doesn't speak a lick of English is just clowning you, and everyone loves it. Everyone's on his side now. So, with that all being said, you guys heard it here first. There is a 100% chance Alex Pereira is gonna knock out Israel Adesanya. 0 shot Adesanya wins this fight. I'm telling you right now, no chance in heck he's winning this fight. But if he somehow does, I am not responsible for how much money you lost. If you're listening to me, you're an idiot.
I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa.
Thank you.